Brr. Hey. Tell you, take keep these folks do not be ready for this shit, bro. Brr. It's another one, bro. Take heat, fuck these niggas. Brr.
You asked and you shall receive. Healer meta. Healer builds for combat, flag, and base. Let's get right into it. First build we're going over for combat battles for our pitfall maps. Top skills first blood because we want to get sleep faster than our opponents. Armed and dangerous because we want our heal tags back as fast as we can. And unbending will for those certain situations we get into when we got low health. We're going to need that cellular extraction to come back fast. Now, as far as weapons go, I use Sakura's staff now. Shout out to Strapological, man. If y'all ain't seen him on Twitch, definitely go hit up Strapological, man. He helps me out with a lot of the things that I do on this game, man. Shout out to him. I saw him using the staff. He was just getting better stun hits. He had better movement. I think it has a little bit longer of a range. The game doesn't say that, but in my opinion, it does. I used to use the swords. Nine-tail sword, Kakashi sword, they're all good, but I'm using the staff right now. As far as tools go, if you're not using a healing tag and you're using any of this other bullshit, then you don't need to be playing healer. You're making a fatal mistake and you're not doing nothing for yourself or your team. Put your head in the dirt. Moving on to ninjutsu. Super lightning boulder. This is one of the best buffs in the game. It buffs everything: movement speed, tracking ability, evasion distance, substitution, and ninjutsu cooldown times get lowered. It also charges your secret technique gauge for yourself and your team, so make sure you have that. Cellular extraction jutsu, we're gonna be popping the hell out of this, and this is what's gonna keep our team alive. You need this. If you're using any other healer jutsu like cellular activation, if you're using green rain ground hold, if you're using any other mind transmission palm, whatever you're using that you think you're healing with, trust me, it's not it, bruh. It's not it, bruh. True Seeker orbs and rebirth, they're okay jutsus. I don't use them. Like I said, it ain't it, bro. Cellular extraction jutsu has always been the way to go and will always be the way to go. For this next tip right here, man, shout out to my boy Teo from Nox, man. Shout out to Nox. He told me to take off Swift Step for a major reason. When you do sub, they still stay locked on you. Whereas with Shadow Clone Jutsu, they're locked onto your Shadow Clone. So it's a main advantage. It's a huge advantage. So make sure y'all put that multi-shadow clone on or that shadow clone. I use the regular one because you sub further away. So make sure if you're using Swift Step on your defense or your range, make sure y'all are taking that off and replacing it with Shadow Clone Jutsu. Is the best way to go. As far as secret techniques go, Feather Illusion Jutsu has always been one of the best. It's going to help set your team up for combination of alts. It's going to also set a team up for you to jump. You can just jump people from there. There's a lot of ways that you can capitalize off of a sleep. As far as non-pitfall maps go, non-pitfall maps. So this one's got First Blood. The one on the non-pitfall maps got Master of Medicine, because long-range slugs come back pretty fast, so you're not going to need First Blood. We got the same weapon, we got the same tools, and we got the same ninjutsus. The only thing that's different is long-range healing. So you're going to get this back fast, and when your team's in a tight spot, you're going to be able to give them heals even from a distance that you aren't around. You're not around your teammates, you can still pop that heal and save the game, save your teammates, and turn shit around. Don't ever use Solid Fog. A simple cellular extraction can get rid of the effects that a Solid Fog has. The only thing that I would use really is Insect Jamming Technique, but again, make sure their healer is dead first, because if you do pop cellular extraction, it gets rid of Insect Jamming Technique. So I would not recommend using this if you're not in a 4-stack. Moving on to Flag Battle. Flag Battle's a little bit different. So with Flag Battle, we got Master of Medicine in a flash. It's going to help my movement speed, get to my teammates faster, and really get to where we want to be at. Now, as far as ninjutsu goes, we're going to be using Water Pillar, helping our ATK cap that flag. You're going to have to coordinate with your teammates in order to do this. Make sure y'all are getting y'all ticks before you go to the flag to make this process a little bit easier. Always have and sell your extraction jutsu for everything, obviously. Shadow Clone. The difference between this one and Feather Illusion is Mind Transfer Clone Jutsu actually, you can get damage from them. You can kill a whole team if they're close enough. It resets, or I'm sorry, reduces their secret technique gauges. So there's a lot of things that jutsu does that sleep doesn't do, and it comes back faster. Peep that duration. Last but not least, base battle. We're going to be using Master of Medicine and Ready and Resolute for this one. Reason is it reduces the ninjutsu damage, so when everybody trying to, you know, tee up on you, you got a little bit of protection from that. Let's take a look at these ninjutsus. You can use Slug or Water Pillar. I use Slug because I prefer Slug. Basically what it does is it heals your allies, removes status alignments, and it lowers any enemies that are in range of that slug's defense and attack power. It's extremely good for buffs. But I've seen people put Water Pillar to use and make that really good for base. It's just how you use it again. And for our alt for base battle, we're going to be using long distance healing. Why? Because it's OP and meta. That's right. If this video helped y'all out, man, drop a like. Y'all got any questions, drop it in the comment section. Peace.
Who told on my daddy? Serve same time when I spend on my paddock. Block with a switch and it came with a titty. Got it on my own, you ain't come with a penny. A killer, I look in the mirror. I'm rocking the Mary apparel. Fuck the rich bitch for a nickel. I ran a few times with the pills. No crip in Cali, he crippled. Niggas say that he told just a little. If you get too big, they'll kill you. When you spit that pain, they'll feel it. Try to give me 10 years for a pistol. Take 5, just meet me in the middle. Pass me a hot water and light it. To the Hellcat slide 290. Better keep your gun, ain't sliding. I put my bitch on the private. Nigga better